My wife chose Takeout over our marriage. 9 days ago, I found out my wife had blown $1,176 on delivery apps in a single month. She doesn't have a job right now. I'm paying for every single bill, every bit of rent, groceries, utilities, everything. And she managed to drop more than $1,000 on McDonald's, Taco Bell, pizza, sushi, all without a second thought. That amount is basically our entire monthly grocery budget just gone on greasy, overpriced food that's at our door in 30 minutes. I told her it had to stop. She laughed it off, said it was her little treat and that she deserved it. I explained that we literally can't afford it. We were already tight on money and dipping into our savings for emergencies, not nachos and milkshakes. She shrugged and went right back to scrolling Uber Eats. So I did the only thing I could. I canceled our credit card, took the money from our joint account and moved it into my personal one. If she couldn't control herself, I had to do it for her. That's when the tantrum started. She accused me of financially abusing her, told me she was malnourished and starving, even though our fridge was stocked with real food. She stormed into the kitchen one night, yanked the fridge open, and started throwing perfectly good groceries into the trash. Chicken breasts, fresh veggies, yogurt, gone. She said if I wouldn't let her order takeout, then she'd make sure there was nothing else to eat. Then she tried to hack into my bank account. Sat there for who knows how long entering random guesses for my password. I only found out because my bank sent me an automated email warning me about multiple failed login attempts. And no, my password isn't Taco Bell 23. The fights went on for days, yelling, crying, calling me a controlling monster. She even threatened divorce. Then suddenly, it all stopped. Last Friday, she woke up and acted completely normal. No screaming, no snide comments, no crying fits. She asked me how my day was, watched TV quietly, even cooked a simple dinner one night. I thought maybe she'd finally realized she was being ridiculous and decided to move on. Fast forward to this morning, garbage day. I'm tying up the last bag to take to the curb when I notice something. Sitting right at the top of the trash are greasy paper bags, crumpled fry containers, and fast food cups. Not one or two, half a dozen, all from different restaurants. My stomach dropped. She wasn't supposed to have access to money. How the hell was she paying for this? I marched back inside with the trash bag in my hand and asked her flat out. She denied it immediately, said she had no idea what I was talking about. I didn't say a word, just opened the bag, pulled the containers out, and dropped them on the counter one by one. Grease stains, receipts, the works. She went pale. Finally, she admitted it. She hadn't borrowed from a friend or family member like I first assumed. She had taken out a payday loan, one of those predatory places that prey on desperate people, charging outrageous interest and fees. Within the hour, I froze my credit to make sure she couldn't do it again. Then I drove her down to the payday loan place myself and paid it off in cash on the spot. If I hadn't, the amount she borrowed plus the insane interest would have buried us even deeper. Now I've got to pull from our savings, again, just to make rent this month. And here's the kicker. She wasn't even ordering delivery anymore. She was driving to pick the food up herself. But because of the loan, every $100 she borrowed cost her $20 in fees. She paid $60 in fees just to eat burgers, fries, and tacos. That was my breaking point. Right there in the car after leaving that payday place, I told her we were done. We're getting divorced. She stared at me like she couldn't believe I was serious, then muttered something about me choosing money over love. But this wasn't about money. It was about trust, respect, and basic responsibility. She chose fast food over our finances, over our home, over me, and I'm done cleaning up her messes. She can live wherever she wants after this. Hell, she can live in a cardboard box under a bridge for all I care, as long as Uber Eats delivers there.